There are many things for which there are many. There are lots of duckies. Yes, these things have to come in abundance. And of course, there are lots of beads of all types. Look at those simple, almost look like paper. Maybe they're more plastic. And of course, there's lots of bacteria and lots of viruses. Okay, better change topics. There's lots of Legos, all kinds of Lego shapes and even styles of Legos. These are the old type of Legos. And there are also, yeah, lots more beads. There's always lots of beads to go around. And then there are also lots of, what are those? Fish, sardines in there. Happy sardines. But there's so many of them. Just plural sardines. A plurality, my friend, of sardines. And lots of people. And there's lots more people. And so let's talk about plurals. Plurals in Greek. How do you make a plural in Greek? Well, in English, it's pretty simple, right? I mean, there's some complexity to it, but basically you would say the boat, and the plural would be the boats. Okay, that's a very, 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 very simple way of making a plural in English. Or you could say the human, one human, and then lots of them would become the humans. So what about in Greek? In Greek, it's a little different. So here's a Greek word, ho-anthropos. Ho-anthropos. That means the man or the human. And so what if we have many of them? Then watch what happens. It becomes hoi anthropoi. Hoi anthropoi. So if you see them side by side, you will notice that they're a little different. Okay, the beginning change, the end change, the article change at the beginning, the ending change. Notice something interesting, something curious here. The singular has an S on it at the end. Normally in English, we think of an S indicating plural, but in Greek is different, and so it is in Latin, right? The S frequently is just a singular form. So hoanthropos is plural, hoi anthropoi is, anthropos is singular, anthropoi is plural. So let's see some more examples. Hoangelos, the messenger or the angel. What about a lot of them that become what? Hoi angeloi. Good. So here they are side by side again. And the hoi. Angelos, angeloi. And don't forget that S for the singular. Hologos. Hologos. The word. Hoi logoi. Okay. I think you're getting this. Making these things singular and plural. And those are two brothers. Or in Greek, oh wait, those are two brothers too. Very famous, well-known brothers, although I did not know that they wore glasses. See, they might maybe getting old. And okay, so ho adelphos. Ho adelphos. What do you think this means? Adelphos. Think of a city in America. Okay, there's a city, and Philly. Okay, the full name is what? Philadelphia, and it is the Philos. Okay, oh, that's Greek. Philos is love, and Adelphos means brother. So Philadelphia, Adelphos, is the city of brotherly love. Oh yes, there you go. You knew some Greek already. And but what about the plural? Ho Adelphos would become hoi adelphoi. Hoi adelphoi. Okay, but now let's compare something between Greek and English. In Greek, the first word changes, but not in English. See, in English, the brother, the brothers, the. So it's so simple in English. But look in Greek. You say ho adelphos and then hoi adelphoi. So if you are walking down in Athens and somebody says, hey, how do you say the in Greek? You will have to say something like, well, it's complicated. See, it's not like in English where you just say the. In Greek, articles change. Look out, articles change. So hoi. Okay, here's another one. Hopolis. Hopolis, like a polygon, many, polynomial. Okay, and this, even the word many could become plural. Okay, the many. Okay, hoi polloi. Hoi polloi. And hoi polloi is actually sometimes used in English, in all fancy English. You may hear somebody say, look at all that hoi polloi. Hoi polloi. Sometimes use, it's a derisive term to talk about the general populace. Oh, the masses of people. Look at all that hoi polloi down there being rowdy. Ah, the hoi polloi. The many. Okay, now nouns in Greek, as in many languages like Latin and French and Italian and Spanish, and you go on, they have different genders, we call them. There's different kinds of them, different classes. Sometimes they're called masculine and feminine. That's a little more exciting to call them that way. Okay, so here's a feminine word. Notice this is different. This is hey graphe. Hey graphe. The writing. But what about if we have the writings? The writings, what happens? In that case, it becomes hai graphai. Hai graphai. So there was a change in that as well, just like in the masculine. In the feminine, there's a change. Of course, the change is a little different. Here's a word that you may have heard, maybe at church. Hey ecclesia. Hey ecclesia means what? The church. So what if there are churches? Hai ecclesiae. Hai ecclesiae. That ending at the it's a little confusing there because there's an I, an A, and an I. But look, just put sia and then siai, and see them side by side, and hopefully that will make sense. He ecclesiae. Oh, he ecclesia hai ecclesiae. Okay, good. By the way, I was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I saw this thing, a church there. It's called Ecclesia. That's the name of the church. So the church. I go to the church with a Greek name, Ecclesia. Hey epistole. Hey epistole. What do you think an epistole is? Epistole. You got it. It is an epistle. Like the Thessalonians, First Thessalonians, an epistle of the Apostle Paul. Hai epistolai. Okay, the epistles that he wrote, we would say. And so notice the change. Same principle. Now, we talked about brother, but what about those ladies there? All the sisters. Okay, so it was adelphos for a brother, but what about the sister? Don't forget the little sister right there. What's the sister called? Well, a sister in Greek is he adelphei. See, that's why these nouns are called feminine, okay? When it comes to people, it makes perfect sense why they're feminine, because they're referred to girls most of the time, okay? So what about this one? Hi, adelphai. Maybe you just have one sister, so it's adelphei. And if you have many sisters, then it becomes adelphai. And so let's review. Don't forget that in Greek, there are nouns that we call masculine, feminine, or other terms are used. For example, you may call it, second declension, first declension, different classes of nouns, and they have different endings. In fact, this is only the beginning, only touching the surface here. There's all kinds of endings, but these are the nominative endings, as they're called. Let's compare the words for brother and sister. Ho adelphos versus hoi adelphoi. And then the feminine will be he adelphei, and the plural is hai adelphai. So the word becomes plural depending on, or how it becomes plural, it depends on whether the word is masculine or feminine. And don't forget, by the way, that the articles also are going to change. See, in English, we just say the. In Greek, well, it could be ho, it could be hoi, it could be hey, hi. Wow. Okay, interesting. And so this gentleman here may be asking, anything else? And the answer is what? Yes. But for that, you'll have to watch our next class, our next episode, as we talk about electricity.